Hello everyone, it's Scott here from AnimeBlurayUK, and today I'll be unboxing the UK Blu-ray release of I Got a Cheat Skill in Another World and Become Unrivaled in the Real World 2, which was released into the UK via Crunchyroll. So to start off with, we'll take a look at the outer packaging, starting with the front cover, which as you can see features this really cool visual where it's split down the middle. So the right hand side of the cover is the real world and the left hand side cover is the other world, which is a really nice visual showing the distinction of this particular series. We then have the spine, which features the protagonist artwork Yuya on the top with the text or the logo of the particular series, and it's the same information on the right hand side of the spine as well. So it's nice to see continuity across both sides at this time. Moving on to the back of the packaging, we have a lot of text as this is a multi-language release from Crunchyroll. So we have a visual of Yuya towards the top and then 4 screenshots featuring various different characters, and then we have the breakdown of the series in both English and French, and then the listings of the bonus features, which are web previews, promo videos and textless songs in both English and French. Below that we then have the technical details, which are 13 episodes across 2 discs, with audio being in English, Japanese and German, and then the subtitles being in English, French and German. And that information is displayed in both English and French, as this is a multi-language release. So what happens with multi-language Blu-ray releases from Crunchyroll is when you put the disc into your player, you'll be welcomed with a screen where you have to select your preferred languages, such as English audio, Japanese audio with English subtitles, French audio with French subtitles, or Japanese audio with French subtitles, etc, etc, etc. And what this means is that Crunchyroll, for some titles, can use the same discs worldwide, and they've been doing it for quite a while, but it's hit and miss depending on which particular titles and series end up being a multi-language release or just a standard UK release. But regardless, this particular release from Crunchyroll is a multi-language release. So here's a final walk around the actual outer packaging, which is a carded sleeve. And once you remove that carded sleeve, you'll be welcomed with no additional artwork, as it's the same artwork on the inlay sleeve as to the carded sleeve, both on the front cover, spine and the actual back cover. So if you do lose that carded sleeve, or it gets damaged or ripped or torn, you don't have to worry about losing out on any additional artwork. And once we open the discs up, we are welcomed with the 2 Blu-ray discs, with the first disc featuring episodes 1 to 7 and having some distinctive artwork of Yuya in his real world. And then the second disc has episodes 8 to 13 and the bonus features, with the artwork being of him in another world. And it's quite interesting how vastly different the artwork is between the 2 discs. Usually Blu-ray releases from Crunchyroll and most distributors tend to have sort of a unified form of colour and style. And while the layout and presentation is pretty much the same, it's vastly different artwork, whereas one's brightly coloured and the other is darkly coloured. So it's quite interesting to see. But at least they're making use of all the artwork available. And speaking of artwork, on the inlay reverse sleeve, we don't get the German language cover. Instead, we get some really nice artwork, which I'm guessing is from the manga or light novel artist, which is really great to see. And it's nice to see it included as opposed to the front cover again, but in German language. So that's pretty much what you can expect to receive from the UK Blu-ray release of I Got a Cheat Skill in Another World and Became Unrivaled in the Real World 2, which is now available on Blu-ray in the UK via Crunchyroll.